The Rugby Championship, South Africa 67, Argentina 30, and maybe even a bit of a flattering 30 at that. South Africa set the tone in the first half with a strong scrum, kicking cross field, and if it wasn't for like a goalkeeper type save from Malia, then Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu would have got an early try. But instead, they do get a penalty, they get the 3 points, and their first score is on the board. The Pumas then get an opportunity. They get on the front foot, but some poor handling skills let them down. But they did get an offside, so it's 3 points and they level the score. Ethan Hooker gets probably the best first chance we see. A high kick into the air, fantastic take, but he just spills it forward. And in a bit of a weird moment, the TMOs go all the way back for a penalty, and it's the Pumas that get the next point 6-3. It's not long after, though, and South Africa get the points back. The Pumas are trying to get the attack working. They're getting it into the hands of their superstars in the backs, but they're not getting momentum. And it's a few mistakes by South Africa that allow the Pumas to make progress. And even then, the line-out fails. Kremer coming in at the side gets penalised. But finally, an offside, I think it was Sacha, gives Carreras another kick, and it's 9-6. So the Pumas actually take the lead, but it's more down to the Boks mistakes at this point. We get up to 30 minutes in, and it is Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu who takes the game by the scruff of the neck, gets up to the 22 with a powerful run that goes side to side for a bit, and finally Eben breaks over, gets the try, but not to be. The TMO comes in, and it is ruled out because of a knock-on that's actually caused by the boot of a Puma, and we see a penalty. The Boks, though, seem energized. They want to go for that line out. They do. It's a maul over. Malcolm Marx gets the first try. After the restart, Williamson goes off his feet. Carreras gets a chance to level but misses. Then we see a bizarre moment. Kolbe is in the in-goal area. He's tapping down for a goal line dropout. He drop kicks the ball to his players, but it's understood as restarting the game, and Chocobares taps down. It's a try for the Pumas in a really odd moment, which by the book seems to be right, but it definitely wasn't what Kolbe was intending to do to restart. Immediately, we see the Boks respond. Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu sees an opportunity, kicks through just outside the 22, chases down his own kick, and puts it over. It's a fantastic try. And then, as if the officiator needed just a bit more spotlight, in an attacking line out, the Pumas go over the line. Malcolm Marx does bring it down. It gets held up, and normally would be a penalty in my view, but it is given as a penalty try and a yellow card. So it seems that that's it for the first half. But no, Sasha notices there's something like 5 seconds left. They get the restart, get their own ball, phase play, and then Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu goes over again. And we see in that 30 to 40 minute period, in that 10 minutes of game time, we see what would normally be in an entire game. It's a fantastic 10 minutes of rugby and a fantastic performance from Sacha. If the Pumas had a plan B as they came out in the second half, it wasn't showing. It was the Boks that came out with energy. A cross-field kick, the width of the pitch from Sacha to Kolbe gets the next try for the Boks. At this point, the Boks are just in full dominant mode. They get back up the pitch again, and Sacha's in front of the post, acting as scrum half, but instead of passing the ball, decides a weird pirouette that manages to shake off the defender, and he gets over for another try. The Pumas then do get their say. Malia has a great bit of play, spots a mismatch, hands off to Albanas, and they're over for the score to be 39-30, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels so dominant performance by South Africa that there's no doubt that they're going to win. But it is actually 39-30, so it is a little bit closer than you might think if you're just watching the performances. Sacha nearly finds Kolbe again with another cross-field kick. It rolls forward and out. Moody nearly got it, but it just did roll too far. But the Boks, it's not long before they get that score again. Van der Berg goes over 46-30. The tries are coming thick and fast now. Peter Toit out on the wing gets the next score, and they get over 50 points with 15 minutes to go. It's party time in Durban. The stadium is alive. It looks absolutely electric. Manny Libbok adds to the scores, and Toit gets another score later on. It's an amazingly dominant performance by the Boks, and it puts them right on the front foot, not just for the championship, but it seems like Razzie has got his squad now. He's got his players. He's got the way he wants to play. That intensity from about the 30th minute right through to the end of the game was incredible. This puts them in an amazing place, prepared for the next World Cup. But for the Pumas now, they got to prepare for the Boks again in London this time, which I'm pretty sure is going to be pretty backed with Boks fans. But nevertheless, they'll need to come up with a plan. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit like and subscribe to support the channel.